Alright guys, we're back at Disneyland checking out the Star Wars construction. It is, what is it, September 22nd, and, oops, sorry about that, totally just picked the tripod. I'm trying to use the tripod here to get a little bit more of a steady picture of what's going on. It's really weird though, they don't have the top floor open, they have it blocked off. Like, I don't know if they're doing some repairs to it or what, but they have it barricaded, so I'm on the second to top floor of the Mickey and Friends parking structure, just to try to give you guys a weekly update here of what's going on. So sorry if the angle's not very high, but I couldn't get all the way up there. So it looks like right there's something kind of blocking. They're moving something, but we always believe that's the Fantasyland entrance, and the train's going to be going on the top of that. You can see they got some H-bars going in there and some siding. I'm not sure what it's called, but going in there also, which is really cool. I'm trying to scroll down here to the bottom. Can't really see too much here. You know, that hole's gotten a lot deeper. That they're saying is the show building, or part of the show building. Maybe, I think it may be the front of the show building. Maybe it's some sort of entrance that you go down or something. I'm not sure, but pretty cool. They dug it really deep. We can't see the bottom of it now, but we know that they're doing something there. And if I pan over here to, there's the mountain of dirt, which is kind of, it looks big from down here, but you know, usually we're on the top floor, so usually it looks like it's a little bit smaller, but it looks like it's grown. I don't know if they've added some dirt because they've been digging out some stuff or what. But it's really cool. I'm going to try to maneuver to a few different spots here. Let's see, there's a tree. Okay, so here we have what we think is the end of the island right there. You can see where the U-shape is right there. I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of either rock work or lookout point or something, but you know, I don't know for sure. But they're putting up a lot more. I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna try to zoom in here a second. They're putting a lot more like rebarb in there. I mean, it literally goes across the whole thing. We see some cement work, but in between all that cement work is rebarb, which we're assuming is going to be a lot of rock work, and where the train is going to be passing through all the way through over to here. Now I'm going to have to move here just so you can see, we can see the Fantasmic storage area. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I moved over a little bit, and now we can really see. This is the other entrance, which we think is going to be the Big Thunder Ranch side entrance, where you come from Big Thunder Mountain. And you can see over here, there's the entrance to where we say the Fantasyland side entrance is going to be. So it looks really close from here, but you know, when you're down there, if I'm looking at, you can see like the size of the people that are down there. It's really a large area in between those two. It just, from here it looks like it's super close, but like there's a guy walking right there, so you can see how tiny he is compared to that entrance. So you know, that entrance can bring in a lot of people. And then we're thinking right next to that, where he's walking towards, is going to be the Fantasmic storage area, which I'm not sure. I guess the train's going to pass maybe over it or beside it. I don't know. You know, we'll see what happens. If it's going to pass to the right of it. Some people are saying it's going to pass to the right. Some people say the train's going to come right over here to the left, but I don't think see how that's possible with the entrance, or what we think is going to be the entrance from the Big Thunder Ranch side. Let me zoom out here a little bit so you can see what's going on. Okay, so now you can see I'm zoomed out. You can really see both entrances together, and the Fantasmic storage, what we think is going to be the Fantasmic storage right there. And if I come all the way across over here to the other side, more walls. This wall looks like it's really gotten big here. Check out this wall. I mean, this wall looks huge. I mean, so if I scroll back over, these walls right here, and maybe it's because it's closer to me, I don't know. But it's so weird, because when you're on this parking structure, your perception of everything is so distorted, because as you're looking through a camera lens and you're getting farther away, things look so tight and so close together. But in reality, when you're down there looking maybe from Hungry Bear Restaurant over here, they're wide up. There really is a lot of room. It's really bizarre how you see things from afar, but when you're right in it, how more open it looks. And I'm really sorry guys, I can't get a good angle of the Hungry Bear restaurant over there because they won't let me on the top floor today. So I'm doing the best I can with this second floor situation. But you know, here's, you can see the fencing, and you can see the people walking in the park over there, where the river's coming around, and where we believe the new pathway going towards past the Hungry Bear restaurant and into Star Wars Land is going to be. You'll make a pass underneath the train coming into Star Wars Land there, or going through the forest, and then it'll turn into Star Wars Land, which we know that's not the name, but we don't have the real name yet, so we're going to keep calling it Star Wars Land. Let's just pan through here. I'm going to give you a shot here. I'm going to try to just kind of scroll through the land here and see what we got. So we got that huge wall going up. Sorry for this tree right here. I might move to try to get a different angle there, but you can see all sorts of walls. Someone said the other day they saw rock molds or forms that might be going on some of those walls to make the rock work. I have no idea really, but and as we come over here, you can see the Fantasyland side, and then if you look at the bottom of your screen there, you can barely see the opening to that big hole. I mean, it's like just a giant pit, which I don't know if they're going to be putting foundation or what's going to happen there. I'm kind of excited to see as that develops, because no one really knows. I mean, we're all assuming it's part of the show building, but we really just don't know what's going to happen with that. And when you come over here, you see the entrances. And then you can see the wall here, which I'm assuming is going to be like a sound barrier to for the train. The train is going to have to pass there. You know, there's actually a tunnel just to the left of that wall there, maybe right where this wall is at. And it's going from Fantasyland to backstage area. So train always passes over that tunnel. Even in the past, it'll do it again, I'm sure. And then you see this more, I think, what is a sound wall, I'm assuming, or a tunnel for the train to go through. I'm going to say it's a sound wall, and it's going to pass by there and make its way to the Toontown station. And then you have the Death Star, or Dirt Star as some people have called it, or somebody said Lucas Hill or something, I don't know. But pretty cool, man. A lot of progress. And again, I apologize I can't get to the top floor today. I really wish I could have, but they're doing some sort of work up there. Again, this is the second time that's happened where they won't let us up to the top floor, which is a bummer, because I mean, one floor makes a huge difference when you're looking at this stuff. Okay, I moved my angle here a little bit so you get a better shot of the Hungry Bear restaurant. I guess I can get some sort of view from this floor. You can see the white tarping right there. That's where the sitting area is for the Hungry Bear restaurant. And I mean, as you can see right next to it, there's just tons of it's just dirt. That used to be all river right there, but I think the river is going to get a little bit more narrow in that area to make room for this walkway leading into Star Wars Land from there. Because they can't do it from the right, because that's where the train's coming, but right there I think they can definitely, they're going to put a walkway there, and it'll be leading into Star Wars Land. Alright guys, I believe that's going to be about it for me this week, because the angles aren't really that good. Hopefully you can see some changes from week to week. But you know, if you like what you're seeing here, we're doing weekly updates on Star Wars Land. So why don't you just give this video a like, and you can share with your friends, but definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos on the construction of Star Wars Land. Every week we're going to be showing, you know, the progress that they're making, and boy, are they making a lot of progress. I mean, from week to week you can see huge differences in what's going on out here in Star Wars Land. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you at the next video.